Hey, what's up everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood French Canadian, aka Vslayer, and I've talked about making a video on how to play against Rambo or how to counter Rambo. Now, I'm going to be using Mileena, but some of these things I'm going to talk about also applies to other characters. Now, I am going to specifically talk about some of her specials that directly counter him, but you know, you can apply these things to your characters and just go and lab it and try it out. So first we're going to start with a very zony Rambo. And the thing is, Mileena cannot ball roll underneath it, which is really weird even though it's a high projectile. So what you can do, obviously if you have side blast, is low side blast is to use that because it'll go directly underneath and punish him. But, you know, as you can see, telekick works really well as well. You can punish him for, you know, trying to zone you all game. If you're close enough and you do it, you know, as soon as he bends down, which it's really easy to spot when he does it, like, you can see him bend down, so then you can punish him for it. Obviously you can use side slide, but again, you like really need to read it and be like, okay, he's gonna do it now, and then you spin the bar. And again, if you're too slow on, as you saw, it's not gonna work. Now for his leopard crawl, so it's this thing here. Then he's gonna, they always do this block string into the grab, or they can do a parry too. So there is that. Or they can just like hit you and anyways, it's pretty dumb and it's really easy to counter with any character, so this applies to like really anyone. So let's say he does oops. So this is a string they're always gonna use because it pops up, but it's really negative on block, and they can cancel it into that string. So let me re-record that. All right. So obviously, if you're blocking, it's gonna get you. You can jump. You can use your fastest mid. You can use your fastest mid. And full combo punish. I don't think I have the command grab on this variation. Anyways. You can even poke if you want. So you can like poke in jail and, you know, do whatever you want. So it's really easy in my opinion. And you can also get a nice jump kick conversion off of it, which punishes too. So yeah. Which, you know, works pretty well. So there is that. So that's one of the things you can do. Now if he does it, obviously like he's trying to reach you. With Mileena you can do side slide, which is gonna get him. So ball roll is gonna get him. Side slide is low side blast is gonna get him. And an overhead it gets him, so you can actually do forward force 3 like into a full combo punish. Now for the mace trap, so this thing here. It can be pretty annoying, and it's kind of hard to, you know, ball roll under it. Maybe it works with the Rolling Thunder. So with Rolling Thunder, you can actually jump over it. It's a thing that's going to be like impossible to do on reaction, in my opinion. So side slide is only going to help you, side slide. The low side blast is only going to help you if you're really like far away, like full screen, because it's not going to hit her obviously. But doing it on reaction is probably not going to work if you're close. Like you're going to get hit because the startup of side slide is too slow. And obviously it's pretty easy to counter, but the best thing in my opinion is the telekick. Again, it's not something you do on reaction, you just like do it, you know, on a read, like oh he's gonna do it, so you do it. And either way, if he does the M60 or that, it's gonna get him, you know, either way. So now let's talk about his claymore. You can actually blow it up, you know. can get a combo off it, which is hilarious. But that depends if he doesn't, you know, move at all, obviously. Most likely they will move back. But here's the thing, if they do it on a block string, which they will normally use this one again. Again, you can still punish him, like, for doing it. You know, you can absolutely punish him. That's one way to deal with it, because when they start doing the leopard crawl and you start punishing it every time, and then they'll start doing this on the block strings, then you know you'll be able to punish it. So there we go. You can also just telekick out of it. Or you can both explode on it, which is, you know, your preference. Which is up to you. I don't know, I think that I would just do it to be a troll and be funny, but so I think these things are not really hard to deal with. Obviously some stuff is not on reaction. It has to depend on sometimes it's a guess, sometimes it's luck, you know. Sometimes you might get hit out of the telekick when he does the mace trap or whatever it's called, the big log that rolls at you. And sometimes you might be too late when he does the M60, but most of the time it will work. So you have a lot of options with Mileena. As I said, you know, if you use her low side, it's gonna be so easy to counter. Now here's the thing, when you get in the corner, you can't do slide. You can only teleport out of that corner as soon as you can. As soon as you see him, see him put that claymore down, you know, you can actually get him to blow himself up. So again, you can you know, kick him into it, go for a combo or whatever. Or telekick out of that corner. Now the problem is, if you don't have meter, you're gonna blow up anyways, so you know, you really need meter to get out of that. So that's why the jumping out is the safest option. Also, the last thing I want to touch on is if they have the extended strings, they can go into a grab at the end of this, which you can duck, obviously. But here's the thing, that's off his launching string, right? And when you expect it the least, they'll combo you, and then when you try to break, they'll do his forward 4, which is the armor breaker, which is going to do a crushing blow and a frick ton of damage, so don't break. He doesn't do that much damage. I mean, depends what he has, obviously, if he doesn't have the command grab, but... So what they will do is that into the leopard crawl, that into the grab, and then the same string to pop you up and then kick you far away from the screen. So obviously, you know, all of those things are a bit difficult to deal with is if they're really good at mixing it up. But here's the thing you can do that I'm going to show you right now. Now he's gonna do the string. And I want you to duck and then block again. Because there, as you see, there's a big gap there. If he does the grab. Now, obviously, it is not the easiest thing to do. It's not going to be super easy to do on in a combat league, you know, in shitty connections. But it is something that you can definitely, you know, practice. So let's do random hidden playback. So I think it works pretty well, in my opinion. And you know, you can totally it was weird, but anyways, you can, you know, react to it So guys, these are the tips I have for you for Rambo. I really hope this helps. I hope you lab this with your own character. And if you play Mileena, well, you have a big head start on everyone else. And I really hope all these tips helped you. If you have any more things that I didn't discuss in here, then please put them down in the comments below so other people can see it and I can see it. Because I am not a pro and I am still learning every day. So guys, have yourself a wonderful day and go on and play some Mortal Kombat.